Do you think you take after any of your family's members in terms of personality traits or physical appearance? Well, in my opinion, I think I slightly resemble my dad's facial appearance. And of course, he is a little skinnier than me, so you can imagine me with a little bit less meat. And you have my dad at his teenager age. While I think that my personalities is mainly inherent from my mother, a bit more talkative stuff. Is there someone who you look up to as a role model or inspiration? What qualities or achievements they possess that you admire? Well, my role model is my shoulder to cry on. You guessed it right. It's my parents, of course. Both of them I admire not just because they are successful people, at least in my eyes, which means that they make uh, good, they make a constant cash flows, but they also have something like a career morale. They know what is best for their customers and not just turn them into a cash grabber. Uh, Especially my dad, who is a surgeon. He always dedicated to his job as a um, man, as a scholar and a doctor. And my dad and her abilities to uh, be patient a lot. Do you think it is right for someone to look down on others based on their occupation or social status? Why or why not? No, definitely no. I disagree with that. You should never judge someone's. You never judge a book by its cover. They may make a low income. They might work in a fast food restaurant. They might be a janitor, but some of them actually deserve more than that. The only problem is they were born on the well on different place than people who are you know luckier than them. Those rich people who spend all of their monies on useless things. What activities do you typically do to chill out? Well, as I said, I read books, mainly audio books and online books because they are easier to find. And audio books, I can, you know, multitask. I can maybe do my homework when I listen to my favorite books, like this. Jesus, come on, yeah, The Last Church, Warhammer 40k. Ah, describe a memorable trip or vacation you have taken. How did you set off on your journey? What are the highlights of the experience? Well, to briefly, yesterday I went to a camping excursion with my family on a organic uh, park slash farms. So I set off on my journey with a lot of farming tour. The holes, the some fertilizer, a notebook, and some snacks with the rest of my family. And the main things that excite us about the trip is uh, the state of the art farming method that the place provide. they have all kinds of new uh, uh, you know cutting edge technology like vertical farming crops that allows more plants to grown in a more minimized space. Have you ever fallen out with a close friend or a family member? What caused the disagreement and how did you eventually resolve it? So, sometimes uh, myself and a lot of my friends have a bit conflict with each other. For examples, one of my close friends, we usually have a not really disagreement, but kind of conflict because about our hobbies, because two of us always try to show as much uh, information about that hobby to another, and sometimes we do uh, shout and fall down with each other a bit, but eventually, like I don't know, a few minutes later, we are fine at that time. Do you have any friends or family members that you get on well with? Yes, my parents and sometimes my younger brothers.